Welcome to Hot Takes, the show where you send in your spiciest opinions and we pour korma sauce featuring milk all over them. Just basically on your opinions.
What are you talking about?
I don't know, I'm trying to create curry references because it's Hot Takes and it's spicy. And you know, heat. The first one was sent in by James Rogers. He says, no. Firmino is the best all-round number 9 in Europe.
Oh, well, it depends what you want from your number 9, doesn't it? He's definitely not the best number 9. That probably belongs to Harry Kane, Robert Lewandowski. Joe's neck is very long. You know, like a diplodocus then. Is that a dinosaur?
Oh, God, I don't know.
Anyhow, but all-round forward, there's a case for it, Joseph. He drops in, he links up play, he creates a lot of chances, he defends from the front extremely well. More a false number 9 though, isn't he? The best all-round false number 9. More of an argument for that, but I'd still take the names mentioned before ahead of him.
Yes, 100%. I actually don't think he's ever scored 20 goals in a league season, which, if you're going to categorise him as the best number 9 in world football, have a look at yourself. Don't get me wrong, what Chris said is correct. In terms of dropping deep and creating chances and acting as a false 9, he is exceptional and he does link the midfield to the attack especially well at Liverpool. He also does all of the dirty work for the likes of Salah and Mane. But in terms of goal production,
And he has a glass eye now.
he does have a glass eye.
Vertonghen kebabbed his
Have you seen, he's now gone Edgar Davids and he's wearing goggles. This is what happens when you're a goggle wearer and Vertonghen comes at you. See that?
Oh, all right.
See that? Crazy.
No.
Whereas with me, go on.
Go on.
Literally don't.
All right, come here.
Don't.
Let me just...
Look, that was like a high five. See me swat him there. Chris! The next one was sent in by Opeth.
Who appears to be a female. We only have 0.2% females on our channel as a demographic.
Hey girl!
So you are a collector's item.
Hey girl!
You better check your tape.
I mean, this is probably why we've only got 0.2%, to be honest. Shocking.
Anyway.
Sexist, misogynistic, rubbish.
And that's just Van Straten.
Yeah, really is. She says, James Milner, best England midfielder.
Oh, what? Jimbo Slice?
Not even an is in there, just James Milner, best England midfielder.
She's convinced. And to be honest, if he hadn't retired, there'd be a case for him being in the England team now.
But he's retired, so let's play this no credence.
Best midfielder who's English, or England's best midfielder?
She's just said James James Milner, best England midfielder.
Right.
He's retired, mate.
Well, let's take this as the best English midfielder because my oh my has he started the season extremely well. The guy seems to reinvent himself every year. He's just getting progressively better. Against PSG, I was a big fan of how he put Neymar into the advertising hoardings in the first 10 minutes. You know, 5 tackles that day. He can do it all. He's cultured. He's got a big head as well, hasn't he?
I would not describe James Milner as cultured,
but
I do agree.
He
is having a phenomenal season, and he had a phenomenal season last year. We have said he is the Benjamin Button of football, and it rings true this season as well. But England's best midfielder, I suppose, that's what you categorise as midfielder. Would we call Dele Alli a midfielder? More of a second striker now, because for me, Dele is our best player.
Okay, let's say central midfielder, players that can play in a 4-3-3.
He's definitely in the 3.
He's twice the player Eric Dyer is.
Yes, that's not hard, is it?
He's got much better delivery.
Muzzy Izzet's twice the player Eric Dyer is now.
You watch your mouth. Muzzy was a Leicester legend.
Who
He's
else
got
is
better
in there?
delivery than Jordan Henderson. He's much better than him in the final third. And I'm struggling to think of other English midfielders.
I think you've got the Ox in there as well. I think on his day, the Ox adds a different dimension to James.
Adam Lallana.
If you want to play Dele in a 3, you could. He's definitely better than Ruben Loftus-Cheek right now. So it comes down to the fact, Opeth, you're probably right, but you're also wrong because he's retired. And unless you're going to go and convince Gareth Southgate to produce some Houdini magic and get him out, then it's not happening. Lewis Watling, halloumi is overrated.
What on earth? This is the worst hot take we've received. The only way halloumi is bad is if it's cold. But hot halloumi is one of the best cheeses.
James, no, what's your name? Lewis, you're eating halloumi wrong. If you don't like it, you're eating it wrong.
You idiot.
Honestly, there's a little recommendation I got for you here. Halloumi and chicken wrap, Fitzrovia, London, opposite Walk to Walk, down the side alleyway, second stand in. Now, that'll change your mind, you stupid. Nick has the next one. He says United are the next team to follow Arsenal into mediocrity.
Knickknacks, what did you make of them as crisps?
Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
Ooh.
Like the tangy ones.
What was the question?
United are the next team to follow Arsenal into mediocrity.
Are they now? This season not started entirely well. Your best performance was arguably against Tottenham, where you conceded 3 goals. You're winning, but you're winning ugly. And more alarmingly, there's a lot of short-term solutions happening yet again. You're deploying the 4-2-3-1 again. After reverting back to the 4-3-3, the 4-3-3 is supposed to get the best out of Pogba. It's not. You now have Fellaini and Matic guarding a defence that is brittle, to say the least. What are the highlights of the season so far? The fact that Luke Shaw still has an ankle. He's still playing. Diego Dalot's played 70 minutes and according to Mourinho is now capable of playing for Manchester United for the next 10 years. But you tell me, Joseph, you're the Manchester United fan. Are you happy with the way the start of the season has gone? And can you see Mourinho lasting until the end of it?
I think he's probably going to last to the end of it, given that he signed a new contract back in January, I believe, somewhere around that sort of time. But I'm not happy with our playing style. Sure, we've improved a little bit over the last 3 weeks, but we've hardly torn up trees, have we? It's been functional and it's been enough to get the job done. That is it. We are definitely heading towards mediocrity, but not Arsenal levels of mediocrity. Let's have it right. We did finish second in the table last year, behind arguably the greatest side the Premier League has ever seen, and we got to an FA Cup final.
Lucky.
So not quite as mediocre as Arsenal have been in the past. Yes, they've won FA Cups, but they haven't won a title for 15 years.
Yeah.
So we've got a fair bit of time before we hit Arsenal levels of mediocrity. We do have problems in terms of identity. We have problems in terms of attacking football. We have problems in terms of Anthony Martial. We've got terrible problems in terms of the Glazers. Ed Woodward hates Jose. Jose hates Ed Woodward. We've got no centre-backs that work. Our midfield's a shambles, but we've got Lukaku.
What does a successful season look like for Manchester United?
I think for Jose right now, he hasn't got enough to win a title. I think for him, a successful season would be into the Champions League places, a deep run in the Champions League to a quarter-final or a semi-final and a cup. That'll be happy with that. He'd walk on and he'd probably keep his job. But anything less, no trophies, out at the round of 16, no challenge for a title. Jose's got the Gillette. No, what's it called? The roulette. No. Guillotine. The next one was sent in by Cosmas. I'm not even going to try and pronounce your second name. He says, when Emre Can gets enough starts for Juve, he'll be the best midfielder in Italy. Even better than Pogba was at Juve.
Sorry, what? Sorry, what's Cosmas?
That's a joke.
I'll tell you what, he has a bloody good lid and he's an upgrade on Sami Khedira. Sami Khedira's body is shutting down. Every time he goes to make a tackle, I hear that Windows noise that goes.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's a good joke actually.
You know what? Juventus have been quite interesting at the start of this season because Allegri was very fixed with his 4-2-3-1 last season, wasn't he? This season, he's actually tinkered around with it a fair bit. Dybala starting on the bench in the Champions League. What is that? Emre Can started against Sassuolo with Sami Khedira.
Yeah.
With Blaise Matuidi.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sami Khedira didn't do much. Blaise Matuidi did a lot. Emre Can did a lot. So I'd argue that if Paul Pogba was back at Juventus, he'd probably be playing alongside Can and alongside Pjanic.
Doing bits and pieces that no one's seen over there.
Can and Matuidi would have to divide their time, but that is ridiculous. He does not have the skill set of Pogba. He's nowhere near as. He's not.
Just don't put him in the same category here. If Pogba wasn't playing under a Jose Mourinho system, he would be up there with the best midfielders in the world. You're not saying the same about Emre Can. If Pogba was still at Juventus, he'd be ripping up trees. Emre Can's doing a job. He didn't even crush it at Liverpool, Emre Can. He was kicked out the side by Jordan Henderson. And let's not compare Jordan Henderson to Pogba. Please. God. So that's it for this episode of Hot Takes. I'm suspiciously far right on the screen, so I'm coming back over.
Like your political allegiance before you joined Diagonal View. You and your fucking Brexiteer, Exeter.
I voted Remain.
You did. Well done.
Is that the end? Yeah. Also check out Football Social coming out today. Bye.